heroes of world champions for the first time in franchise.
From the south side of Chicago. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Lipscomb from deep in the hole. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fly ball to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to...
Digging in, Lee. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he has 9 base hits in 33 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Lee looking up. Gone!
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. This is in the air to left field. Lee on the move, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Danny Espinosa. He popped out in his first trip.
Danny Espinosa.
The 0-1 on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lee on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacoby Ellsbury. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Standing in, Brandon Drury. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Lee has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but...
Ready now for the White Sox. Lee hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour.
At the plate, Lee. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A bouncer to the left side, right to Espinosa, and there's one away. Stepping in, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Lee racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average. and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So coming to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, Zero, so close.
So digging in now, Lee, second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at-bat and didn't miss it.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In the dirt here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Doing here for stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee, he's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Lee leads off second with nobody out. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Runner back safely. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joseph Lipscomb. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Ronan Wood, runner in scoring position with two gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with and at least put the ball in play.
Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. '50th pitch of the game on its way, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Lee moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout. Here's big Aaron Judge. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 0 for 4.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Lee looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Lee, couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Lined into right, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Lee on at first, nobody out. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Lee rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway.
Ready once again, Jace Peterson. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lee trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 8th inning coming up. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone! A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 299 in his career, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. New York took the lead in the second inning. It's time for baseball. Striding into the box, Lee. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Lee, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. inside in the air to straightaway left. Zimmer is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's
in now for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lee sprinting after it. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whips.
So striding in, Francisco Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is in the air to left field. Lee has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Lee 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-2. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Lee is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
Close one tonight. 2-1 the final score. Saturday night baseball coming up from Guaranteed.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He's running. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. Ramirez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He popped out in his first trip.
Yonder Alonso.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Lee will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming in for his first at-bat, Lee showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. He's short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove, and now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Coming to the plate now, Joseph Lipscomb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set to deliver on 2-1. Popped him up. Ramirez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leave 1. In now, Bradley Zimmer. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Not an easy thing to do to stop one from going in the gap, but a nice sliding catch right there. He sure made that look easy.
Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez.
Second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Lee has a play. 2 down. At the plate, Lee. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need...
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jacob May. Lee stands at second with no outs. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So striding forward now, Joseph Lipscomb. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. So 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now that's popped up. Lindor waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And they get the double play at third. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Mejia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in once again, Lee 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Rajay Davis now.
Now batting, left fielder, Rajay Davis.
Ready with the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee is there. He's got it one away. Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee moves over. And the inning is over. Now batting, Lee. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Allen's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Zimmer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Cleveland Indians posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Corey Kluber hangs win number 11. Afternoon baseball. Stepping in, Rajay Davis. He will lead this one off today. The 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now the White Sox will have his terrific wheels at first to contend with right out of the chute. Standing in, Francisco Mejia. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Lee. Oh, he can't hold on to it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Digging in, Lee. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Lee has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. So stepping in, Lee. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. From the stretch. Hit to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Coming to the plate now, Lee. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 5.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 0-1 on its way. He pulls this one into right. Zimmer is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win.
Just over the river. Now at the plate, Lee, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the White Sox, left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Line drive to center field. Goodrum is right there, 1 down. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox. Stepping into the box, Lee, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. Now winds up foul. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Mata ranging forward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. Amarista at second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. The 0-2 home. Fly ball into straightaway left. Lee moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Lee. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit hard but foul. The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Gets up for the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. 3-2. He's running again. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. He'll try it one more time for second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia. Career head-to-heads with Travis Wood, batting at an even .400. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Next will be the designated hitter, Ronan Wood. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. A line shot to third base. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
Second baseman.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Lays off. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Lifted down the line in left. Mata giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Now at the plate, Alexi Amarista. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The 1-1 home is on the ground to the left side. A base hit. Base hit. And the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lee. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mata on the move. 1 out. Next for the Tigers, Mikey Mata. He doubled his last time through. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
When you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably...
Tuesday Night Baseball. Ready now, Lee, and the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that misses inside 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of them.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 2 runs score. And he's safe.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher's talking to himself on the mound, too. And I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again. Lee, in his first trip, tripled and cleared the bases. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Manny Ramirez is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Up next for the White Sox.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Line softly toward the hole, and this will be put away easily for the out. Nick Castellanos now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's just 2 for 9. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was.
Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through. On the ground to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there.
Up next for Chicago, Lee. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Sharp ground ball to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Now batting.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Lee at second with 2 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention.
Digging in now, Lee, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rips this one to first, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hit in the air out toward left. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
It's time for baseball on a... So striding in, Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. In is Jorge Soler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Lipscomb backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, not great. He's 1 for 8. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lee is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Striding in, Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 5.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. We'll see Alex Gordon to start. So next to the plate for the Royals, Clint Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Lee has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the into the box. Lee, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Wood at second. Moncada at first. 2 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's how quickly things can change in this.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee on the move. 1 down. Stepping in, Lee, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Count still full, 3-2. Castillo leads off first with one away. Line drive to center field. Frazier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Saturday Night Baseball. In is Jorge Soler, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
0-1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee has a play, and the inning is over. So 1 run. Leading off the inning, Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 5.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Mondesi picks it up, and that's the first out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. This one's down to third. To his left, Wood. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have... Here's Cody Ashe, a base hit in his first trip. 2-2, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lee moves over, and that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
When you mess with the ball.
Now at the plate, Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Alex Gordon.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything.
Digging in, Lee. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-1, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2, hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Up next for Chicago, Center.
Runner goes for second. Popped him up. Perez is under it, and that's the third out. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable. Digging in, Alcides Escobar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Escobar.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready for another shot now. Lee, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Junis earns his 8th victory. Afternoon base. Standing in, Lee has been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in, and that's the second out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the stepping into the box. Lee, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Line toward right center. Soler is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Lee, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that brings up Mike Compton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left. Lee will wait on it, and that's out number 2. Ready now for the White Sox. Lee will do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Drilled on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up, and a rather easy first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Bonifacio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee moves over. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Billy Burns. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, a little looper over short, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. At the plate, Lee, he was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Chicago White Sox hosted a We've got baseball for you. The next twin up, Kenny's Vargas.
Batting center, first baseman, Kenny Vargas.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that.
So coming to the plate, Lee.
Left fielder,
Pineda gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. Working for the punch out and the offering. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two is in there, a called strike 3. Digging in for his second at bat, Joseph Lipscomb. He flew out in his last at bat. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. The 1-2. Fouled off. Garver is over to take a look, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Sano shading to his right, and that retires the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance.
As we take a look at the pitch location here.
Ready for another chance. Lee, he reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but
So digging in now, Lee, he leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Afternoon baseball. Now in the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-2, here it comes. In the air now out to left field. Lee has a play. 2 gone. At the plate, Lee. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. Mauer's there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jorge Polanco.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping up to the plate, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Granite going back on it. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And he is in there.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Center field number 32. Jacob Hay.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Twins.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's...
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In the air now, out to left. Lee sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Jason Castro. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sent out to straightaway center field. May on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lee, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70%.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Palos used a nice pitch. Afternoon base. Now at the plate, Lee. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks. Coming to the plate now, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And Marista's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as... Ready once again. Lee 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone. Now to the plate, Lee. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. And that one just missed outside.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 2 runs on. In now, Lee, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Castellanos in foul ground. 1 down. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jeimer Candelario, will start things off in the inning for Detroit. They'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Left side. And that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0-for-3. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. Into the box now, Lee, and their runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch pulled toward right center field. After it is Martin. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, James McCann starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air out to left field. Lee is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable job out of the bullpen. An 8-out save, you don't see that very often anymore.
14-3 is the final score in this one. Friday night baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Lee. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2nd of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on.
Now at the plate, Julio Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Julio Velasquez.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Lee has it in his tracks. 1 away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, they really need Derek Norris to come alive.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee is right there. And that's out number 2. Stepping up now, Mikey Matsu. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee is going to get there. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment.
Striding in once again, Lee. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lee, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll come on to make his 40th appearance this season, and he'll get back in safely. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here. So the catcher, Derek Norris, is in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In the air out to straightaway left. Lee has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Lee will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The batter, center fielder.
Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Nico Goodrum. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Lee is there. He's got it 1 away. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Julio Velasquez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready on 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lee is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ronaldo Lopez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So striding forward now, Lee, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is pulled into right. Velasquez is there to put it away for out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Lee, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Goodrum on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Palehose get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Joaquin Soria earns afternoon base. Nick Castellanos now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Nick Castellanos.
The 0-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Lee has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Left for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Lee, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they've...
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's flared out toward left. Lee moving forward, and a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the 3rd. Now batting, Lee. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cabrera.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee is over, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1-run get just. Stepping in, Lee 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately,
quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
that's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Lee coasts under it, and that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Lee. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled.
Baseball from... Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lee is after it, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Lee, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. The 0-1 delivery. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone. Now at the plate, Lee. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Settling in now, Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in to try it again. Lee, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And that's waved at and missed, 1-1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... With Merrifield next to hit. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side. His butt's in.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about.
Tuesday night baseball. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
1-0 the count. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So a chance here maybe for our first run of the ball game as he's moved into second on the stolen base. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lee is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2-2. This is line to left. Lee is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well.
Ready now, Lee. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lee moves over. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now, Lee 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He's there and records the first down. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee has a play. 2 down. Up next for Chicago, Lee. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-1. hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
The batter, number 10.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Lee stands at first with 1 out. And again a throw over, and the runner back. Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Into the box, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball. 1-1 home. He's running. Pitches high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Called strike 2. The 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count still. The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Stepping in, Victor Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the White Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Chicago came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Wednesday night baseball. Now it's a plate. Lee looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't get much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with this.
Stepping up now, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Lee looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, it's time to check out the starter. Digging in, Lee earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Right side hit hard. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Lee. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready for another shot now. Victor Martinez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something.
This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. The 248th of his career. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Standing in, Lee. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Low with the splitter, ball one. On the season, Lee brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Grounded back up the middle. Way over to his left. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Tim Anderson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dad, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground.
Stepping into the box, Lee. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.